Tonight on Mir, Anderos suffers from a shocking handshake. Seabreeze transforms from cat to moth. Keeper is a Reaper doomsday device. Themor does not like bad touch. And should we turn Grund into the 6 million gold dragon?
The 6 million gold dragon.
Seabreeze.
Seabreeze. No, I got it too.
We have the technology.
We have uppies and we have CBs. We are progressing. Where, I don't know, but we are progressing.
CBs.
So Soros probably maybe did some lie-by mission / just told us the truth almost too literally. May want to set up a god-killing dragon that he wants Thamor to pilot.
No,
They're trying to etch a soul into it.
I think he wants to pilot. Thamor is just the spark plug.
Ah, true. You're right. Missing something. So we're trying to
several things.
I am missing several things from the description. Like, where's Barnacle? He's down in the sewer somewhere, ready to cause some havoc.
It's not time yet.
Yeah.
We've got two characters just in the wings waiting to cause chaos.
You gotta, and it's like the trigger is like Bean actually giving a shit,
right?
he has to go tell us, or me.
Yeah, he's got to go tell Seabreeze. Mission is a go.
It's time. Yeah.
All right. Let's see what happened last time.
And let loose the dogs of the law. My familiar.
Tis time, my familiar. Set fire to this wretched place. Let it burn. I shall bathe in its ashes as the sunlight trenches upon it and brings forth a new dawn of which I sit atop these metal heaps. Do it, my familiar. The revolution starts.
The greatest of fish fries imaginable. So, last time we talked with Keeper, and Anderos annoyed him, as per usual. But convinced...
Again, an impressive feat, considering he's an automaton.
Yep. Convinced him to give us a day to do research, so we didn't waste Themor's life in sacrificing him to the dragon, then it didn't start. Seabreeze snuck down with Keeper to the control office and discovered the Reaper flesh grinder, along with what seems to be a lot of blinky lights. Buttons. Anderos and Ren went and touched some rocks and said, yep, these are rocks. Pestles went over and found the central forge and casting center of the facility and learned that they are using adamantine to craft at least the outer carapace / armor of the guard bots. Amos and Freya got to feel up Thamor, and eventually he started feeling better after that. And then they found the flesh grafting room, where probably other versions of Thamor were made. Hildie went up the dragon's hole and discovered the secret juice inside, which was Soros's phylactery. And then we all reconvened and were trying to figure out what our next move was, which was likely go check out the soul etching apparatus. Oh, and Ren got some tablets that were written probably by Soros, stating that the mecha dragon was to become the aspect of death. think that was about everything.
Pretty much. And again, currently, Keeper has given you kind of not run, but freedom to move about the facility, except for his forbidden wing, which is immediately, ignored by Seabreeze as per the norm. As well as he did, again, I may have misspoken the last session with the direct of this. He had mentioned, no leaving the facility, but it was really supposed to be directed to Themor. As he doesn't really care about anyone else leaving, per se. But
Okay.
we also need to figure out a slight plan of Freya and Pestles making their slip out. So I don't know if you guys want to try to do something to cover for them, or if we just play it out with them making their way there anyway. Because their intent, like potentially, is to try to leave in some fashion to warn those of the camp of the existence of this place and if they need reinforcements or such, and potentially, if need be ready atop to blow a hole into the lake above to try to flood and cave in the labs below. Between Pestles blowing a hole in the floor bed and Freya beseeching Eldath to help command the water down.
Cue Treebeard. Unleash the river!
Something like that, yeah. In a very ironically similar fashion of destroying modern technology with nature, yes.
It's perfect.
Such is their plan. Is there any other questions, concerns, comments? Article is still hiding in the conduit system beneath the floor, in the main room. And you did learn that all the rooms are interconnected through these spidery-esque veins of electricity connected in the different service hatches to potentially access some of them. Different parts of the building. Of the lab.
Cool.
That was mostly it. Yeah. Any other dude? Okay. Any other questions, comments, things? Long, awkward silences.
Yeah, nothing. I think we're
Good to go.
Yeah, good to go.
Ready to wait.
So, I know I'm gonna guess you guys had some above table talk at some point of what your plans were. If not, then, well, still have to figure that out, I suppose.
We're gonna grab Themor and throw him at the dragon.
All right. Probably roll initiative against Themor.
One will win. We don't know which.
Do you really, though? I do not really know.
I've learned not to underestimate Themor.
I meant more of, I'm pretty sure you just lose to Themor. Not because, just the straight matchup, but the fact the robots would probably side with their, thing they're trying to throw at the dragon.
He's defective.
So if you're trying to throw them into the dragon, they might support you. So who knows?
I think since we finished last time kind of sharing all that information and Ren revealing that the tablets state the dragon as the new aspect of death, we had talked with Grund about her new body, or if she would want it. She seemed unsure. But we wanted to go check out, I think, the soul etching area.
Okay.
So
You guys can make your way there.
yeah, Anderos will turn back. Right, we've got all the information that we've learned. Let's go check out soul etching and make a decision from there.
Well, by the name of it doesn't sound... Well... Doesn't sound very good.
Have you been with us the last day? Nothing here, nothing in this world sounds good, so...
Ren is going to stay behind. He's going to try to read over as much of these little tablets as he can to learn as much as he can, but there's a lot of information to sift through.
Right, Lizard Lips, Bubbles, stay with Ren for a bit. We'll go check out the other room, yeah? Thanks. Right, your botness, thank you. Yes, by order of Keeper and all that.
As you approach the large room, inside are a mix of several different things occurring. There are several husks of the armor, similar to what you saw above, that seem to be standing motionless, heads tilted or at odd angles, propped up, it seems, and standing still. Several automatons seem to be roving about the place, almost as if they're checking on each of the different suits of armor and the different statue-like designs that seem to scatter around the room. The statues seem to depict different humanoids in different poses, some in armor, some in other various garbs of different kinds. At the top / front of the room, or back of the room, I guess in this case, is a large, eerie-looking device that gives off a discomforting glow. Even just being in the room, you kind of feel his presence as the light barely grazes you from this, how far back the hallway is. It feels foul. It's just, whatever magic this thing is tainted. Does anyone still have detect magic up?
I was
Still
going to
do still
ask
have
you if it would still be up at this point from where I
Yes.
had it up in the dragon room earlier.
Yep. It is heavily bleeding, like necrotic.
Okay.
But
Bean,
Yeah.
see anything invisible?
sorry,
Bean? Can see
can Bean see anything invisible?
Yeah,
So yeah, he will, if he enters the room and kind of looks around a bit as well, and let me get to that first. There's one more thing before we explain what he sees. At the back of the room, you notice a large curtained object seems to be just displayed against a curtain seems to be drawn against the entire back wall, covering something against its surface. And if Bean looks around, his hair stands on end as he just seems to pick out shadowy forms walking amidst everything else.
Ooh.
Shadowy humanoid forms, seemingly just wandering aimlessly about the room. They don't seem to linger long as they kind of wander, fade away, only to reappear later on somewhere else, wandering aimlessly around.
So, Seabreeze is too far away for Bean to communicate that to her, so it's up to you if you want Bean to actually say something about that.
Yeah, I think Bean was on...
Just a little too far.
I think Bean was on Anderos' shoulders. He'd been scritching his head throughout from time to time, so...
Yeah. As you pass by the bots, they don't seem to pay you any glance whatsoever. Just kind of, again, they seemingly just seem to go check on each statue, check on each armor, and then just move along.
Anderos will kind of just, he's very carefully, not reverently, but respectfully weaving kind of between these statues, not touching them, and just kind of works his way to the back, whatever this large curtained object is. Does it look like it can be drawn back to show something, or does it seem more like a tapestry?
Nope, it seems like it could be drawn back.
Well, turns over to the nearest bot. Right, worker bot, we are working in direct correlation with Keeper. Would you mind explaining what's behind this curtain?
No, not permitted.
Not permitted. We're working.
Only Keeper.
Right, we're working hand in hand with him. He's given us full access to the facility.
You see it tilt its head for a minute, and its eyes seem to flicker and dim as though it seems to be trying to communicate in some way.
What's that?
Sorry, I was formulating my thoughts. I didn't say
No, sorry. That was Anderos looking at the bot saying, what's that?
The Keeper says of not importance. Old relic.
Right. What would happen if I just give a little peeksy?
You may die.
As in, you will kill me, or whatever's behind it will?
You are not potentially ready. For what lies beyond. So not ready for collection transference. Not ready.
Right. And what's that thing? Turns and points across the room at the glowing apparatus at the front.
It is the etcher. It does what you see. Makes fleshy meat bags into sources. Oh, Soros. Yes. Separates. Yes. Separates.
I assume then that they work in tandem. That thing separates the soul, and this curtain thing absorbs it.
Separation, preparation, transference.
Are you one of those souls?
Negative. This unit was built to check the status of who's in the room.
Do you have a log of who and what has been transferred?
List it memory out of bounds. Object file too large. Many. Keeper has list.
Themor.
There we go.
He said it. All hail.
Tell me, worker bot, is this one of the souls then? This fleshy one.
The unit stares, head tilted. Successful transference. Welcome.
Well, Themor, I think we are looking at your mother. Or at least the womb that birthed you.
That thing. And he points to the very large apparatus at the back.
Both, it seems. That rips the soul from the host, as this one said, and the thing behind the curtain transfers it into a power source or into a new form. I'm not quite sure which. I'm sure Shortstack can figure it out if we're allowed to touch it, but it seems we're not, because it might kill us.
As I said, you could not touch unit. Just warning. Such a waste of good specimen. If you wish, you can begin the process. Step forward. Bathe in the light. This unit will take care of you.
Well, we'll hold on that for a minute. We're not quite ready to abandon our mortal coils, as it were.
A loss. A loss.
Alright, you just keep doing you. Shortstack, what do you see?
Is there anything in particular that, like, with my detect magic up, I can see that it's highly necrotic? Is there anything else about this thing that I would be able to tell just on a surface level?
Roll me a perception or investigation, I suppose.
Investigation is what we landed on.
Yeah.
Yeah. 26.
Okay. Observing the machine closer, and as you step closer, that sickening feel just kind of grows as you get closer. You can tell that the light doesn't seem to be operating at full power, but even what light touches you just feels wrong. It penetrates through skin and makes you shiver down to your core. Looking more at the machine as well, you see there's a bit of... It's not purely just technology either. There seems to be arcane runes written into the different forms and facets of this thing. You also notice on the sides of it, there are two crystals similar to the ones you've seen before inhabiting the chest of these things, but they're dull and faded and unlike the ones you've encountered before. With a 26 as well. The other thing you notice, maybe on Ariel as well, not only does it seem to be powered and running off the electricity running under the conduits, there seems to be something else pumping into the back of this thing. A very viscous red fluid seems to be very slowly cycling through it.
Anderos, ask your friend there what that red fluid is that's being pumped into this thing.
Well, worker buddy, you heard her. What's the liquid being used for the soul etching apparatus?
Mortal life force, blood.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Why does it need lifeblood?
Unknown. Unit does not understand.
Are there any units here that do understand?
Design was created by Soros. Perhaps Keeper may know.
Fine.
You see him, like, again, his eyes flickers, his head bows down for a minute. And it jolts back up. Keeper is afraid he does not know. Design by Soros, maintained by him. Goodbye.
Anderos will shift over to the door and just look at Grund standing there.
Grund is over by Themor. Unfortunately, I just can't keep up dragging her around.
Sorry. He'll walk toward Grund then.
Okay.
Grund, are you feeling alright being in that light?
Sure doesn't feel great when I stand near it.
She looks around a little bit and kind of looks down. I don't feel any different.
Okay, I don't
Though
know
I'm not
whether to
like
be...
the rest of you.
Does Thamor feel any different?
No, it feels sickly to you too, Themor.
Okay.
Oh wait, worker buddy. One more question. What about this one? And points to Grund. Is she ready?
It comes on over. Its eyes flicker as it looks Grund up and down. Grund looking very uncomfortable. Unstable, non-processed, but potentially able to be transferred. Unknown results. Undocumented. Not correct state, but has been severed.
So it's like she's already been etched from her body then. Just not in a crystal.
This unit does not recognize the specimen. Not occur here.
So, just running through the process again. Specimen comes here, stands in front of the glowy lights. You turn it on. Their soul is torn from their mortal body and placed into some sort of vessel, a crystal maybe? Their body is turned to what I imagine statue, like the rest here. From there, what's behind the curtain can be used to transfer that soul into another receptacle. Namely, like our dear friend Thamor here.
Details little unclear. Something like that. This unit merely handles that etched form, takes it to processing for transference, maintains statues, as you call them, not remains. No. They are, effigies, symbols, pylons, unknown. Soros require them. Needed, he said.
Thamor, when you talked with him, did Soros seem the sentimental type?
Then when he said he was missing something, no.
He was missing his what? His phylactery?
Phylactery.
Which, according to Shortstack, we know where that is now. Worker buddy, one last question. I know I said one last question last time, but what can I say? I'm greedy. Have any of these crystals been used for the central project?
Yes and no. They are transferred, sent out. Failures, not accepted. Successes, waiting. First success has returned.
What of the... Are there any transferred souls just waiting then?
Unknown. We are waiting. Sent out, transferred, told to return. Unknown status.
Does Thamor look different than when he was first etched, or when you've last etched something? Does his soul look different?
It just stares at you blankly. This unit does not know.
Fair enough.
They have no look. Transference is experimental. Procedure built by Soros.
Is there a failsafe somewhere in this room should the apparatus malfunction? A way to turn it off temporarily in case it goes haywire?
Keeper has that power.
In his control room?
Classified.
Yeah, got it. Okay.
Now, if you will pardon this unit, he is now 10 cycles behind.
Well, apologies. You can convey them to good old Keeper. Anderos is gonna just shift down. Not touching, but just kind of getting about as close as he can to this curtain. There's nothing particularly like stand out about it. It just seems like a large curtain covering. It's not actually. Is it heavily embroidered? Is it?
I guess before we get to that, while that conversation is going on, is anyone else doing anything in the room? Because I imagine that conversation took a little bit of time while people were
Totally,
wandering
yes,
around.
please.
Hildie, Themor, Amos, Seabreeze, ready to press buttons.
Well, right now,
I can't
Amos is
yet.
trying to get as many people within an aura just to make sure nobody accidentally gets turned to a clanker.
Thamor is actively trying to stay 15 feet away from Amos.
Wait, actually, there's something. Thamor. You saying that you're like one of them points to some of the automatons?
You're a little slow on the uptake, aren't you?
Well, he's got a fleshy outside. And yeah, some of them may have a fleshier outside. The question is whether Thamor, you have a soul.
Yes, I do have a soul.
Do they have souls?
What someone without a soul would say.
I hear
Does
Seabreeze
it-
doubting me.
Oh, don't you worry, she is.
I feel a disturbance in the force.
I do believe they have souls.
Yeah. how their minds are so corrupted.
Yes.
Terrifying thought. And then, Grund, is there a reason you think this isn't as icky, for lack of a better word?
This is an abomination of a reason. I would destroy it if I could.
But you seem to be unaffected by its glare. You think if I was just mad enough at it, I too would be unaffected?
Why don't you go try? Though if I had to hazard a guess, it's because I'm not mortal like you. My soul was long since severed.
Wait, where do you think your soul went?
She stares at you blankly.
Well, you said severed, so it's like,
Yes, it is
removed.
speaking to you. My body is what got obliterated and lies in the ruins above.
oh yeah, that's right. You're still missing the body.
Yes,
Wait. Hold on. The one am I even looking at? You. Okay, like, I get, you have a body up there. But is this also not a body?
it is a, for lack of a better definition for you, an apparition. My soul is tethered to him.
Your ghost.
More or less.
You're a ghost, but you can actually touch and feel things. It's an interesting ghost.
Like I said, not fully a ghost, but not yet fully gone. And not yet fully here. Such are the weird and odd powers my counterpart invoked. And perhaps being an aspect at one point had a play in this. I am a little... what's the way to say it? A little above a normal mortal, if you will, or was.
So do you think the mecha dragon, robo dragon, whatever, would be like a downgrade for you?
I see it as a enigma, built on reason, but a defilement of death, as well as I fear the thing inside of it. I do not know if I would be myself in it, or if I would lose my own mind. Would these not terrify you as well? To lose your flesh, to be encased in something unknown and alien, and even potentially to lose yourself.
Yeah, I think we have a word for it. It's called hell.
And it would stand to reason you would not want to suffer it.
Yeah, most people generally try to avoid hell. Yeah.
So you see my predicament. I would love to have my body back, my autonomy. To be able to do as I wished again. But I don't know if the cost is worth it for what lies in that thing.
But if you could somehow overcome it or somehow prove that it won't have an effect, your opinion would change? Would that be rational to say?
It would be a step in the right direction. I would still be curious why you are so inclined to give me back a body when I could just squash you all with it, or never come back. I have no desire to fight the gods for you.
Well, I'm just finding out about this walking down here. It's just, you're different. And despite what the stories tell me, Themor is also surprisingly different. Not what I expected coming down here.
Is Thamor just silent in this exchange? I like how they're just talking right in front of Thamor, and Thamor's just staring off into the
He's
abyss.
listening.
Okay.
Okay.
Themor's
Rune
always
does also
listening.
turn and
Not
perhaps-
comprehending, but listening.
perhaps you see a bit of not bashfulness, but a little mix of embarrassment as he is certainly different than what I first reasoned him out to be.
Yeah, there's plenty of unknowns, as I've learned over the years. Sometimes you just have to trust that what you're doing is the right thing, even if you have no rational discourse to believe it will be right or will result in good.
You speak like my other part.
That's the importance of faith. And hope, belief in things unseen.
I will let you carry that on. But that is not what I follow.
Yeah, and your ways of logic, I suppose you're almost imprisoned by it. You are in quite a predicament.
And you claim to be any better bound by your rules of religion. But I digress. Such is not the time for a theological debate.
I
Once you
agree.
break out of here, though, I would be more than happy to take you on in this battle. I have done so many times with the old scholars of trait.
Well, let's see. Looks around. Yeah, I wonder where they would be. Yeah, he looks over to Anderos. It's like he was trying to peel back the curtain, but I think he was told not to do it because it might kill him.
Well, I was trying to also pick around to the other conversations or investigations that were going on while he was like having the conversation with the
Yeah.
bot. And
Oh,
everything
right.
before he-
Yeah, Anderos hasn't touched the curtain. He is just giving it a close inspection, trying to...
Amos is going to then start walking in that direction just to make sure that if he has to make a saving throw, that we'll do it with some enhancement. He doesn't have anything else. He's just kind of anxiously
Hildie.
waiting and seeing.
You went and investigated the altar. Is there anything else you're doing in that bit of a time frame there, Hildie? Before we...
I think that well, two questions, I think. First of all, like how close would Hildie be able to get to the altar before she like couldn't stand it anymore?
You can get all in its current state. You could get all the way up to it, but the closer
Okay.
you get, it's just it feels nauseating. It feels like functionally as you get closer, you're not gonna feel like you're gonna pass out. Like you're not gonna roll
Okay.
anything, but you do feel
Okay.
like it's very just again this very heavy sense of unease. This like whatever here is not natural, obviously.
Yeah.
But you can also tell that whatever this is not fully powered at the moment.
Okay. Does it seem to be like powered like everything else in the facility is powered, or?
Yep, it seems like there's likely conduits running underneath that are fueling it with that, but there's also the, veins, conduits of blood that seem to be flowing and cycling around it as well.
Yeah.
And you do, getting closer to it, kind of see the series of, like, what you would assume to be the ruins and stuff that kind of dictate its function, or how to control it necessarily.
Are
So this
these
is
in
the-
any way recognizable to me?
Oof. Roll me an Arcana. It's gonna be a high DC, but maybe.
Oh, wait, no, why am I rolling at advantage? I don't need to do that. I'll be nice.
It's definitely not an advantage. I was tempted to give you disadvantage, but
Okay. Well, I
There's
rolled
a-
a 7, but that's still a 23.
all right. You're not entirely sure. The runes look ancient. Far beyond any you've tampered with even in Jerarag.
Okay.
But as you get closer, again, image is a little interesting. I trying to mold it to fit my needs.
Mm.
There is the light is coming out of is like this film of thick glass,
Okay.
and you get the glimpse of a. As you get closer to it, if you kind of are peering from the sides,
Mhm.
you notice that inside of this is a what looks to be kind of similar to the spell core you have in your hand, suspended, like between a bunch of like metal apparatuses holding it in place. A lot of tubes that seem to be running to and from it as well. Very similar to spell core you have in your core, but instead of that like opalescent like white color that yours has, this thing seems to be almost crisscrossed with like red and purple that look like they're cracks along this thing. And yet it is perfectly stable, almost like it's like veins or cracks or something running through this.
Okay. Oh, don't quite know what to do with that at the moment, but okay. And you also said that there were cores on the sides of this thing, is that right?
Yes, they seem to be like attached to chambers on the side of it, though currently they seem to be dull and empty.
They are empty right now?
Yes, like unlike the other ones you've seen in the chest of the automaton earlier and the ones floating in the refinement room that are glowing, bright purple, these seem to be almost, barely purple or dark, dull, kind of almost obsidian colored.
Would I be able to tell this is a complete stretch and feel free to shoot me down. Would I be able to tell at all like what this is a spell core, right?
That's what you're assuming it to be. It looks very similar in terms of like faceted design and
Mhm.
again, some of that opalescent coloration to it, but looks like it's been very, very much like tainted.
Would I have any way of being able to tell what spell was once in this thing?
That would be, no, there's no way to really gauge that from
Okay.
here.
No, that's fine. That's fine. That's fair.
As well as, I will say this, it doesn't look like it's actually storing any spell.
Okay.
It actively seems like it is potentially continuously emitting something, which is the light basically, but
Do I get the sense that like that's its only function or
more or less.
okay.
But you don't know exactly what the function is quite yet.
Right. Okay. Well, and obviously the thing inside is the more interesting of the two. So, all right. So yeah, I think that she'll just like she's not going to start tinkering with this thing because she hates everything about this and it's making her feel terrible. So I think that she's just going to gather what information that she can, and then once she can't stand like the nauseous feeling anymore, she's just going to start making her way back to the curtain. And if we want to say like time wise, like this is around when she sees Anderos getting closer to the curtain, don't fucking touch it.
Thank you, Mother. I'm not
You're
stupid.
welcome, son.
Yeah, Anderos, go ahead and roll me an investigation as you're kind of like, again, you're poking at the curtain, you're not drawing it back, but you're trying to gather some info. At least cursory, I suppose.
Okay. 9.
It's a thick curtain.
Yep.
But beyond that, without moving it, I mean, you kind of like gently put your hand close, but at Hildie's warning, perhaps you just pull off and hold off. There's something behind it. What do you know? But yeah, it seems like a fairly thick curtain. It's not exactly ordained, ordained. It's just adorned with like anything. It's not really exactly fancy. It just seems like a very heavy, thick tapestry or curtain.
Ask Bean.
So, I have a question.
All right.
A long time ago, Themor wild magic something, and I learned a spell from it. The spell is Beast Bond.
What?
I would like to cast this on Bean. The only problem is it fails if the beast's intelligence is a score of 4 or higher. Would we be willing to bypass that for Bean?
I mean, Bean acts like he's got a higher intelligence, but
Oh, that's amazing.
Facts.
So would I be able to use that on Bean?
sure.
All right, I will.
You scritch his chin and you kind of get him purring. His intelligence score drops proportionally.
Yeah, I subtle cast it, and I don't know how I can do this, but I just start scritching his head, and you see Anderos' eyes flash, and it's a different color than you've ever seen him before. It's not the lightning that you've seen. It's not the ruby glow that he gets when he's using more of like a mind magic. It's kind of more of a weird purplish swirl, and he just scritches Bean's head, and in his mind he just thinks, I don't know if I fucking would like it, but sometimes I wish I could think what you're thinking, you stupid cat. And Bean hears that.
Another familiar has joined my entourage.
What the fuck?
The inner workings of my mind are an enigma granted only by the light of Lethan.
Why are you in my head? Or am I in your head?
You are deemed worthy to be in mine.
Oh, wonderful. Are you able to talk to Seabreeze at all?
I am ranged to talk to Seabreeze.
Because he's technically on my
I
shoulders.
scooch. Yeah, just barely.
It's a lot of static.
Yeah. Can just barely make him out, or make her out. Hold on,
Seabreeze?
Amelia, number 1, are you there?
Number 1.
What? Number 1? What?
Can I hear
Yeah.
Seabreeze?
Yes, through the weirdness that this is. Because the 3 of you are communicating.
Yes, we figured out.
Why can I
three-way
hear
calling
Anderos?
again.
Is this some kind of weird three-way calling thing?
Seabreeze?
Please hold as I connect your call.
Your cat is weird, but somehow I'm able to hear his thoughts.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. It's always like this. Don't. Yes.
Yeah. Right.
What's happening out there? I've just been sort of. Well, actually, it's been quite nice. I'm just kind of lounging around in here.
Yeah. We've been exploring the facility. There's a whole bunch of different manufacturing rooms. There's a forge, storage rooms, apparently a flesh grafting station, and this, called the soul etching something, apparently tears people's souls from their bodies, and whatever's hidden behind this giant curtain in front of me, which you can't see, is the thing that imparts it onto a new body. AKA what Themor is.
Wow. That's incredible.
The bots here said if I pulled this curtain back, I would likely die. So whatever's behind it doesn't seem to have an on-off switch.
Oh. Well, what are you thinking?
I need to have a talk once more with Grund. Find out where she's at. There is a possibility of putting her into some sort of containment or crystal and put her in the dragon, but I don't know if she'd even be able to do anything but be fuel. If she's not willing, I don't know how much more there is here to learn. They want to destroy the world, and that dragon is the means. It
Yes.
apparently holds Soros's phylactery inside it. At least that's what
Oh,
Hildie discovered.
so I wondered what was inside of it. I couldn't make heads or tails when I was in there, but you didn't see me. I've been around.
Dear Bean here said you were being lazy, but I interpreted that differently.
I told him that I think I'm at the control center for the whole facility, and when I hear the word, I can make this place go crazy.
Are there any writing on this control panel?
Yes, but I can't decipher it.
Ah, fuck.
Beyond me.
The bots here said that's where the kill switch is on some of the stuff around here. Namely the apparatus behind me if it goes haywire.
Can I see through Bean's eyes?
We're within 100 feet, so you can trade your sight for his.
Are there any examples of the writing that I might see and be able to help me a little bit?
Not here. It would likely be on the machines, where the arcane etchings were. But nothing on the curtain in front of you.
Anyway.
I'm thinking we need to bury this place beyond any recovery and get the hell out.
Okay. Like I said, I will, I guess, try to destroy this room and all of the controls whenever I get the word, or if I hear large explosions. That sounds right.
Yeah. I expect Keeper will come running. Is there any way you can keep him occupied?
Oh, well, I don't know if I can tell the difference between him running to intercept you and him just leaving. I'd need some sort of signal.
Well, I think I can give a signal. If you hear me shout, that might mean go time.
Okay.
Right. We'll be in touch.
I'm waiting.
Good.
And Anderos will step back from the curtain, give Bean a couple more scritches.
Well, I guess you're not so bad of a cat after all.
That was a new experience. I have never had a three-way conversation in my own head before. It has tired me, so I expect the finest of fish when we return.
I'm sure Fairtail's got a whole nother shark for you. Maybe you didn't burn this one.
Oh, it would be delightful. I will much enjoy it, yes.
I would like to set up traps in the control room so that I don't have to take a whole bunch of actions to destroy this place. I know there's someone in here with me, but I can re-up invisibility if I need to.
Okay, you may have to, 'cause I think the duration is about an hour-ish.
Mm-hmm.
I would say you probably need to, at the rate they're exploring, with all the other time that's already passed. What kind of traps are you trying to set?
Spell slot. Let's see here. Ability's one of those, so that's going down to a 1. Oh, I'd like to make bombs, but I don't have anything
Fortunately, your
do
bomb
that
maker
with.
is in another room.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. All right, let's see what I have in the bag of tricks here. The long list. Oh, I have ball bearings. I have string. I have a candle. I have oil. Hmm.
Time to MacGyver your way out of this one.
Let's. What if I told you I would like to set a oil, like you do with gasoline to light the fire way far away. You leave a trail, but like I want to place it on the control boards and have it all in a line to where I can easily set a flame. A liquid fuse, so to speak.
I mean, you can certainly try. Where are you going to try to dribble it out, and how do you propose to do so with the more or less sentry thing standing there?
Am I to assume that this is a control and this is a control? Or
There are
what?
several apparatuses around you with varying controls.
Okay. Well, invisibility then, what I would do is I would spread oil all, here, let me line. Spread oil over all of the things in this side of the room. And
How
then
much oil do
probably,
you have? I guess. Like, what is this coming from?
it just says oil. It's from a, what do they call it? Burglar's pack. I don't know how much that is.
I don't know if it's gonna be a ton to do a whole lot with if it's not like a,
Oil used comes in a clay flask that holds 1 pint.
According to the book, a burglar's pack comes with 7 flasks of oil.
Make a ranged attack? No. No. You can also pour a flask on the ground to cover a 5-foot square area.
Okay. And if there's
Provided
7,
that
so
the surface is level, if lit, the oil burns for 2 rounds and deals 5 fire damage to any creature that enters. Yeah.
okay. So you said there's 7 of those in a normal pack.
Mm-hmm.
So you have 7, 5 by 5, 5 by 5, like 7 tiles basically you can fill.
I mean, I will heuristically ask you, can I cover most of the controls in oil?
I'd say if you use all 7, you could probably get away with covering most of an oil. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or maybe like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Kind of like a little bit of a U.
Mhm.
You get that corner of it basically.
Mhm.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me a stealth at advantage since you're invisible, but to see if you're noticed at all pouring oil on things.
Uh-oh. Better than that, please. Okay. I rolled a natural 1 and a 15.
That would have been fun.
And also Leo's trying to eat the die. Stop it. No. Okay.
Feed me familiar.
Stealth. So that is a 30 stealth.
Oh my goodness.
That beats the passive, so yeah.
I mean, just FYI, the natural 1 would have been a 16.
Yeah, but that one. But yes.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so you coat with a pretty film of oil. You do not know what kind of damage they may ensue upon these devices, but you hinge your bet on it.
Mm-hmm. Okay, well, I will wait with my flint and steel until I can get a signal of some sort from Bean or Anderos or whoever contacts me, I suppose, telepathically or by yelling. My trap is set. So the idea is, I light this and then run to the ceiling over the on this side of the arc gate to see if I can draw Keeper, into the room that's then on fire. So that's what I'll try to do when shit goes down.
Right. See how those plans play out, I suppose.
Fingers crossed.
All right. How about the rest of you?
I just have one last question real quick. While my detect magic is still up, is there anything about the curtain? I assume it's more necromancy.
The curtain seems to be annulling whatever you're looking at beyond it. Like, as in, you cannot pierce what's beyond the curtain with detect magic.
Oh, that's interesting. No, I'm not going to do that. Never mind. Welcome to cat ownership, Trans.
Bean has become a real entity. This is fantastic.
I was trying to describe what I was doing and like prevent the apocalypse at the same time. It's like, God damn it, stop.
Good job,
Can't roll
Leo.
bad if Leo eats the dice.
Consume them, Leo. You
I'll
will,
find 'em
you will
later.
turn the apocalypse on. You will be the true protagonist of this adventure.
Wait, let me get my D20.
You have to roll Leo if he eats the d20.
That's right. That's right.
The roll, Leo.
Anderos will head back up to Grund one last time for final conversation. Grund.
She just gives you kind of a curt look before she just sighs.
Alright, Cupcake. What's your thoughts?
You're very adamant about trying to put me in that thing, aren't you?
No, I'm not. I just want to make sure I am crystal clear on your feelings and your decision. I have no intention to make you fight gods. If you did want that body, it's yours, no strings.
She's
Captain's
definitely
honor.
conflicted, but she definitely seems conflicted because she doesn't necessarily not want a new body, but there's a bit of fear, I guess. And what of the thing that already inhabits it?
I trust.
Cannot say I would have the strength to fight a lich in his own phylactery.
I've got an idea for that, and I trust our wonderful tinkerer could, well, manually remove him. The idea I'm thinking is, well, she removes the phylactery, and we put whatever vessel we got your soul in its place, replacing it with you as the control mechanism. I think I've got that right. Yeah, short stack?
That makes sense to me so far, yeah.
Would I be enough myself, though?
I don't know.
It seems as though the lich is not strong enough to power it without something else. What if I become no better than him, a A lifeless rock inside of a metal tomb.
That's the catch, ain't it? Keeper said the power source here can at least activate its basic functions. I expect not the god-killing ones. I don't know if we can take that with us, though. Ultimately, it's up to you. Do we risk it? If so, we've got to do something with these bots and get you somehow into a crystal or something. And then you're stuck there. I don't know if that rips you and Wiggles out, or if Wiggles stays. Or you can stay like this, and well, we can seek other means of trying to get you back corporeal.
I do not know if I can. I do not know if Vashin can exist without me or me without him now. I feel like if I go, he comes. Which I do not know if he would enjoy either. I want nothing to do in this war, and he wants nothing more than to join as your party member.
Somewhat at odds, unfortunately.
We have always been at odds.
Well, if that's the case, I think you just have to give me a yay or nay. Do we try? Or do we wait for another opportunity to do something different?
She looks over to Themor, oddly enough. And what do you think? I know you are probably willing and wishing to be rid of me, but Vashin has grown rather accustomed to you.
I
Do you
believe
wish
it's
to
too dangerous. Too many unknowns.
She
My
looks
vote is nay.
She looks generally surprised at that. Like, you wish. Would have thought you'd have taken the first. Jumped at the first chance to be rid of me. You continue to surprise me.
You wouldn't be the first person to tell me go die in a hole. Doubt you'll be the last.
Well,
She turns back to Anderos. It seems as though the one that Vashin has entrusted us to has decided against it. So,
alright. Then we go plan 2. I think we make our way back to the dragon's chamber. Though, I just had a thought, Themor. Do you recognize any of these statues?
You know what? I haven't really looked at them. Salty? May I take a look at the statues?
If this is your people, these might be... The bot said they were effigies, something Soros said must be here. They may be...
Themor, roll me a investigation.
Can I give him the help action?
Oh.
I mean, you can also look too. You can all start looking around. No one's really given me any rolls or look into the statues.
16.
Pretty good.
Anyone else investigating statues, or just Thamor?
I think the question was specifically if I recognize any of them.
Yeah,
No. I'm just curious if
thought.
anyone's.
Yeah, Anderos' thought is: do you know any of these? They're obviously statues. Are they statues of people you know? Anderos wouldn't be looking really any closer than watching
Well,
Thamor.
Thamor, I mean, you do recognize them because they all look like you.
Ooh. Are their
Different
helmets off?
versions of you. Some of them with helmets, some of them without.
Oh my god.
How hot
But-
is Thamor? Is he
Handsome
full?
Squidward.
Is he full Chad
mean-
face? Does he like?
It's full handsome Squidward.
A crime upon this world should his face be unleashed. No one would be able to withstand him. No, his eyes are swapped with his nose still. They never saw it.
It's actually all the faces, the massive Picasso, type paintings.
No. I mean, no one else knows Thamor's true face, but Thamor, they all look you. Different versions, it seems. Some wearing more armor and more knightly, some in scholarly clothes, some wielding staves, some wielding other weapons, and all sorts of different.
My god, this is why I can change my class. Now that's quite peculiar now. All me.
Well, they did say you were the first success. Seems to rights these are all the failures.
Thing is, they're all different from me, though.
I mean, they said they've been doing this for millennia. Maybe not all of them were a god with a halberd. Now, who knows?
I want to poke one now.
If that's what you wish to do.
Now even Thamor is touching Thamor.
There's a reason Thamor staying away 15 feet from the dwarf. He got filled up too much. Thamor's social battery's now empty.
He's a halfling, but yes.
Thing, dwarf, same size. I reached out and I touched
Race
Tell that to
sensitive.
Nera.
I in fact believe I did.
You reach out and touch one of them?
Yes.
It's, feels like a lifeless statue.
If these are failed or unassembled versions of me, wonder how they've turned them to stone to flesh.
Worker buddy. Thamor has a question.
Yes. I have overheard everything. I know your plans. No, I'm just kidding. The whole time. No. How can this unit be of assistance?
These statues, are they failures or have they not been sent out yet?
Effigies. Statues.
The
Pylons.
effigies.
Unknown. Placed here by Soros. Needed, he said, to complete the transference. Unit has not seen successful transference.
Do the robots know Soros is, live? Have we ever actually asked them that?
Nope.
Another question. What happened to Soros?
He rules away, has given authority and rule. Look overseer to keeper.
When you say he rules away,
Soros is a busy leader. He entrusts this facility to us.
thank you.
All right.
Will that be all?
That
Yeah.
will be it.
Thank you, buddy.
This unit is now 2 cycles behind.
Do you like your name, buddy?
He's not the same one you were talking to before. The other one's way over here.
Oh. Right. Let's circle back, see if Ren's learned anything from his avid reading.
I mean, could we take the homunculus and put him into a soul thing and then put him in the dragon?
You could certainly try. Homunculus versus the Lich. This will be good.
Oh no, we can take the lich out of the body like we were playing in the first place and put the homunculus
We
in
can
there.
just stick Calith in the dragon. Take out
Go kill
Soros,
gods.
put in
Oh,
Calith.
jeez.
Go
Yeah, we have a soul here that I could just summon back over and over again, so we could just stick the homunculus in the dragon and just tell it to fly away.
So when did the homunculus have a soul? Hold on, what part of that did I miss?
Thamor is a god.
Literally,
He
like-
can just make souls.
Okay.
Yeah, obviously.
Go kill gods.
Homunculus has soul now. Yay, hi daddy. You have created me.
I have done too much.
Existence is pain.
Yeah, Anderos will start walking toward the door, and as he does, he'll kind of sidle up next to Hildie. Short stack.
Yeah.
I have a request for you.
Okay, what kind of request?
He just kind of taps your cannon. I think it shoot fire, right?
If need be.
Can you stash it next to the curtain? Maybe hide it there in the corner? It can scuttle, right?
Yeah? I don't know. Well, I guess I know what you're planning, but yeah, I like it, sure.
If we're gonna blow this place up, we'll do the thing that's gonna destroy everything. Kill everything. Or it may not affect the bots, I don't know. But nothing else
Worth
is
a
a
try.
fire.
Yeah. And, so I guess that Hildie on her way out, I have no way of concealing the cannon, like, magically or anything, but its size is tiny right now. So,
I mean, you can
I
have it
would-
roll a stealth check.
I'll roll stealth for the cannon, sure.
That's mechanically how it goes.
Yeah. And I don't think, yeah, no, I have no modifiers whatsoever. Okay,
You
this
could
would be
flash of
great.
genius it.
I could flash of genius the cannon, yep.
Can you? I thought it was a creature to be targeted with flash.
Is that what the wording is? Hold on, let me
Is it or is
look
it
at
just ally? I don't remember off the top of my head.
When you were another creature you could see within 30 feet. No, you
Yeah.
were correct.
It is an object.
Okay, well, here we go.
It is Roomba.
Holy shit, that's a 17!
Nice.
It scuttles over and buries among some debris and other stuff that's gotten brushed into the corners and ignored by the bots on their normal loop of the
Okay.
room. And they're not exactly trying to clean every nook and cranny with alongside their jobs.
Cool. So yeah,
Seems
she
like it's pretty well hidden.
All right, cool. So she kind of like rounds this corner, and as she does, the cannon just kind of like skitters off her shoulder and then onto the ground, and then just shoots over toward the curtain and just hides itself.
Okay. How far away can you
And
get from your cannon?
I can be as far away as I like, but I can only move it if I'm within 30 feet of it.
Gotcha. So you can't issue commands either unless you're 30 feet of it.
Oh. That might
Double
be
check.
true. Yeah, well, no, it's a fair point. Hold on. Let me see the wording.
Requires you to be within 60 feet of the cannon. Damn.
Shoot. All right, well, this play might not work then. Unless I have some way to set up a telepathic bond with the cannon, but I doubt it.
And you can't detonate it because it's 60 feet as well. Bummer.
Yeah. Shoot. Man, that would have been cool. But alas.
You can just sit next to it, but 60 feet is pretty far.
Yeah, I mean, if all else fails, we can, like, assuming that we're going back up to the... Well, I'll leave it there for now. Like, as long as I don't venture too far, I can always run back to where I can run back this way if need be.
60 feet is about where the big dude is near the dragon.
Okay.
Or the lightning gate right and just below him. That's 55 feet.
Is Amos coming along, or is Amos just gonna chill in the
He's coming.
Right?
He does not want to stay at the soul etching room. That sounds like a bad idea.
Alright, that was fucky. Ren, learn anything new?
You see his eyes are just kind of wide as he is just like feverishly, like
Feverishly?
feverishly for. They're two different words. Feverishly and isn't there fervishly? It's not fever like fervor like feverishly.
Fervently?
Maybe.
There's
feel like there's two different words.
fervorishly.
Feverishly, I
Feverish.
thought.
Yeah.
I feel
Yeah, I
there's
think
two
you're
different words I'm
combining
thinking
words.
of. Maybe. He's just sitting there kind of, again, he's reading, and as you say his name, he doesn't respond at first, and you call out to him again, he just kind of looks up to you almost out of a stupor. Well, it's,
Words, Ren, please.
project notes that would make even the blush, perhaps.
Enlighten us, since most of us aren't from the guilds.
Right, how do I begin? There's notes, of course, about the project, the elimination of all the gods, creation of the aspect of death to, create something that hasn't been. A lot of details on that. Metal plating, the materials required, some design specs. That. The part that baffles me is the technology behind it. It's years ahead of what anything we've seen, though it even seems to stem from our own technology. Doesn't make any sense, but I'm not sure what came first.
Are
This
What are you saying? You think that this technology is from the future?
not from the future, no. More like they've had more time than normal to do it here. As though, well, I think you've told Ren. Have you told Ren about everything?
Yeah, we
Yes.
explained it back in
Yes.
camp.
So, been wrapping my head around this. You explained to me how the world's been through cycles, right?
Aye.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if this land is one that's been almost exempt, let's say, it's theorized that this entire project has been going on underneath it since the fall of Heron, right? Then they've had several lifetimes of research. Some of
And
the
they
ones
haven't
on
been
the
affected by
island.
the resets.
And you told me you met someone from our guild, a cyborg, right?
Yeah,
But we don't have that technology. At least, not the is it we know today, or at least in this world, or in this cycle. So, at some point, it may have been adapted from here, or they adapted from there. Perhaps that was an is it in a time, in a cycle that was further along, but to get to the point, they've had lifetimes to perfect what they're doing. And it's horrifying. The room you were in, you said it was a soul etching room, right?
yes.
What I can see here in the notes, I had to translate a little bit of it, and I'm wondering if he wrote this way to keep others out of the loop, or whatever the case. The thing that he refers to as, well, the altar. It seems to be a bastardization of the technologies and arcane he used to create, well, himself. The Lich's altar, if you will. But it looks like he's turned it on others. But by modifying the process and adding in the technologies has available, instead of creating more liches, it seems as though he's created, well, pseudo-phylacteries, if you will. And you, Thamor. Thamor!
Did they more come?
Bork.
He was down the pathway a little bit, just standing there.
Huh?
Mm.
Well, okay. And you were telling me about a lifetime you'd forgotten about, and that your friends, your allies, that Soros keeps imprisoned are on another plane, right?
From what they've told me, yes. The shadow realm, or plane, whatever you call it.
Well, according to his notes, he's postulating that by creating pseudo-phylacteries and removing the soul and the mind from the mind and the body from each other, creating a false soul, banishing the real one to another plane, he can then try to create something new from this false phylactery. Since there is no glitch behind it, essentially, the host is gone. So, but it seems like it's failed. Unstable, wandering. He notes several different outcomes. But if that's what's to believe to be true, and he calls you a success, you're some kind of mix between something created from what once was and something akin to being ageless, perhaps. Assuming this is all true, he theorizes a lot and hadn't had a success until, well, I guess you walked back.
You're saying I am one of the successes to bring back or
Yes.
create bodies.
Well, an experiment in creating a new breed of lich, but for his purpose, it seems more like a battery. A soul that has lived several lifetimes, several experiences, and still has kept their sanity. He theorizes, paired with his own immortality and his control, and as you've already surmised, you'd make the perfect battery for the aspect of death. And two ageless lives from two different ways, powering this machination. It's baffling, really, that he even mentions the technologies and theories here would propel the Izzet and hell, even all of Jerarag, hundreds of years into research and speculation. Dangerous, really.
Well, with Themor's permission, we'd like to raise this place to the ground. As you said, it's too dangerous.
He kind of nervously looks around as you're saying that. How do you propose you do that? This facility is made of metals and lightning. I'm sure they've thought of fire. And suppose you succeed in setting a fire. How would you stop the bots, these things, from clawing their way out and bringing the dragon to life eventually? You're not going to stop a lich's phylactery with mere rubble or fire.
What about a forge? Heating adamantine. That's no mere fire.
Perhaps, but can't say I know much about destroying lich's phylacteries, though. I might work, but I don't know if the magic will be undone by just sheer heat. I don't know.
It's worth a try. And if there's... well... you don't want to be too wet when there's a lightning storm. I expect we introduce water to this place. It won't go well for them. And amazingly, just above us is a massive source of water.
You're right. Would be a shame to lose all this fascinating research, but
Has
don't
to be
know
done,
if our
Ren.
world is ready for it.
You can keep the notes. We won't deprive you of that.
I don't even know about that, to be honest. If that research fell into the wrong hands, Ren, I know, but man, can you imagine if the guilds
No.
now were to get a hold of this?
I don't disagree. As loath as I am to say it, I agree that they must not leave this place. Even my knowledge of it terrifies me now. I can only shudder at the Izzet or Simic learning of this.
Well, then we destroy it. Everything.
Is possibly, Thamor speaks up, the only way to bring back my people. Destroy this, destroy that chance.
Thamor, I'm sorry, but it's too dangerous to be left standing. You've realized what's at stake.
Maybe right, though. If you destroy this place, if what the notes say, they may never find their way back. This is likely their anchor.
Entire civilization stuck in limbo.
I don't disagree, Themor.
And you would
So
be
what do
willing
you-
to do this.
What choice do we have? We've been given a day before you're turned into dragon food.
And Soros takes off to the skies in his new dragon body.
We could just get out. We have an army. Well, relatively anyway.
It's better to leave the past in the past.
I
I
suppose
would agree the past was dead, but they're not.
I suppose we could just leave this place. Themor, I know Keeper said you couldn't leave, but, well, he didn't count on me.
Ren kind of turns to Hildie as well and kind of, Hildie, I don't know if you would know, or maybe we could get in touch with your father or someone. Maybe we could make the dragon go haywire, even if it's just for a short bit. Set them back. Would hate to doom all of Themor's people over it. I don't know.
You think we
I
can do
would
that?
love more time.
It's not like I'm itching to doom Themor's people. I just...
The problem is I don't think we can activate the dragon without Themor turning to dust.
Well, we could destroy the dragon best we could. So even if there was another battery, so just me to come back, it would take them time to repair it.
Shortstack, how much of that thing was made of adamantine?
Was it made out of adamantine? I don't recall that.
You didn't really look at the metal as you were taking it apart.
I
But
wouldn't have noticed
I
what the
would-
metal was as I was working with it.
I mean, a good chunk of the outer shell, the scalings are almost all adamantine.
Okay.
Does that mean I
Everything else
broke
is
it?
wooden.
Is Keeper made out of adamantine?
You do not know what Keeper's made out of. He's been wearing a pretty heavy cloak, so.
Hmm.
But
I mean, I didn't do a thorough accounting of all the materials making up this thing, but the exoskeleton at least seemed to be largely composed of adamantine, so it would be difficult damaging it just on our own, unless we try to haul this thing to the grinder. Incidental question: does enlarge reduce stack?
Does not.
think
Yeah,
I don't
I
think
think we've
so.
been through this before. I think the
wasn't-
answer is no.
I was gonna say
It wasn't a
any
spell
similar any similar spell effect doesn't stack. Technically, you're
It
saying
wasn't
same
a
spell
serious
doesn't stack.
question anyway.
Well, it doesn't sound like we are going to be destroying that thing anytime soon. It's made of the metal even the dwarves hate dealing with because it's so damn tough.
I don't suppose your time with the dwarves gave you some kind of insight as to any particular weakness it might have.
DM, did I learn anything about adamantine in my time in Dunmoric?
Roll me history. We'll let the dice decide it.
That's a
Please say you
natural
rolled a nat
20.
Yes! Let's go!
The first time check has rolled well, and how many is that?
Yeah, so that's a 20.
random roll that I.
I know.
This might be the most inconsequential thing ever, but hey, good job, man.
No, it's the best. Now we know how to destroy the dragon with baking soda and vinegar.
Give the DM a second to think about this, because that's not what I expected in the slightest.
Yep.
Look, I expected to see like a 5.
I wasn't expecting anything higher. I mean, I was expecting a high DC because the dwarves would have been more of just the, well, yeah, we don't work with it. It's a pain in the ass, but. Huh. Gotta make that work. How can I? Yeah, me stumped on that one for a second. So what was the question again specifically you were trying to find with adamantine, like the
What is
journey?
a weakness or what is a weakness that adamantine might have? You know, Anderos spent a couple months in Dunmorok. He probably visited Redrick under in his underground temple once or twice, just to egg him. The dwarves and the dwarves and his crew were living among the people. I'm sure someone said something, or he heard someone talking about it, because they're dwarves. They would probably work with metal. Maybe someone said something about adamantine that's like, maybe if it's cooled, it becomes more brittle than it needs to be, or I don't know. I mean, I think lore-wise, adamantine is basically nigh impervious. Like, the stuff is stronger than mithril, and
Everything's weak to something, man. Even
Supposedly
if it's something
conducts
really
magic
niche.
really well. If I'm reading an
Well, I mean-
article.
I thought mithril was the magic conduction. Adamantine, I thought was, but maybe I'm misremembering.
I mean, mithril probably does too, I'd imagine.
They're all the magical metals of fantasy.
Okay. I have an idea. So, maybe he's a... Yeah, you know what? Let's go with that. I got an idea. I got an idea with the nat 20. We'll see what you do with it. What you run with this. Gonna steal a narrative in terms of, like, you're gonna you think back on your days with Dunmorok, talking to the dwarves, perhaps even revisiting our infamous little armor smith that you had to ring the bell to get his attention, or he would throw hammers at you.
Yep.
Perhaps in idle passing, you were talking about different metals, what to make things out of, and maybe it came in idle that you wish you could just craft out of mantite. It would solve all your problems, for things not breaking, maybe your spyglass or something.
Mm-hmm.
And the conversations led to what you would generally believe of adamantite. Yeah, damn near tough metal to work with. Need extraordinary fire, extraordinary temperatures. Requires it's an expensive, hard to find material, like years and years to even cultivate small enough samples.
Dogs out.
But it's, he says the only saving, maybe the idle thing you remember is the saving grace being, but it's, even if you could make a full thing of armor or plating, it'd be so damn heavy and require so much energy to lift it. And perhaps, maybe in that idle passing as you recall this, maybe the thought crosses Hildie's mind. Or maybe ran in Hildie's mind. Perhaps why Soros needs such a powerful battery. Why he needs more than just his own phylactery to power this thing. Might be the weight of the adamantine scales on this thing that drives such a need for a large battery. If it were lighter, maybe a different source would work alone. He is, after all, trying to build it to fight the gods.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, the only thing I can remember is that Smith mentioning it's heavy as fucking dirt. If you made a suit out of it, well, you'd have to be as strong as a dwarf to even be able to walk around in it. So for all I know, that's why he needs so much power to run this thing. Because he built the whole bloody thing out of it.
That would make sense. Powering something of that mass would require a lot of energy. The question is, how can we use that?
I don't know if we can in this moment. Dismantling it would take days, weeks likely, trying to remove all that.
Maybe it's not all a pure alloy. Maybe it's intermixed with something weaker.
I wonder if we just flood this place. Flush out the bots, short-circuit them, something. If nothing else, it leaves this place hidden and mostly inaccessible. I don't know if it'll stop the bots, but it would likely stop any versions of you, Themor, coming back. And without you, the dragon's just a very, very, very heavy desk weight.
Guess Ren would... Or not even Ren. Grund would actually probably be the one. As loath as I am to reason this out, but if your goal is to still use that thing, you have two different labor forces. You have an entire encampment if we can take control of the labs. Or perhaps, using that annoying tongue of yours, convince Keeper that in order to make it function, have the bots remove the armor. Though I don't know if that'll conflict with his orders or not. Or if just Keeper can be taken out. Or repurposed.
Well,
Or you can bring the entire facility down. Though I don't know if that will stop them from clawing their way out again either.
that's an interesting idea. Because all the bots that we've talked to haven't got a bloody clue how to do anything but them menial jobs.
The problem still remains is you'd have to remove the phylactery. If you remove the plating, and he exerts control over it, well, it may not be as nigh invincible, but a giant metal dragon would still prove fearsome, I imagine. Especially if it could call back and call the rest of the robots here to his aid.
Salty.
Yes.
So, Hildie got a pretty good look at that phylactery earlier
Mhm.
when she was checking the dragon out. Did she get a good enough look at it that she might be able to suss out how to remove it?
It didn't look like it was so much difficult to remove, as I believe you also had to make the wisdom saving throw, like, when you touched it, because it had a cold, almost, like,
Right.
draining effect. So, getting the chamber out, you probably could do again since you've done it once before.
Mhm.
Removing it, less a technical issue, more a what's going to happen if I touch a Lich's phylactery.
Right, I gotcha.
So you might need to either be safe about removing it or have some kind of containment for it, potentially. Or just potentially resist the magics and hope that your resilience is enough to overcome
right.
Soros' influence of it.
And I'm rolling saving throws at disadvantage right now.
Well, you're not the only one here that could potentially, touch it
Yeah.
after you've removed it. But you may also have to be careful of, if you do so, what would having the bots nearby think, unless you
Right.
can convince them to be on your side.
Right.
So they have not exactly been outright hostile, but the only one that seems to know what's going on is Keeper, but even he seems to be not fully in the loop as it.
Right. Okay. I got a good look at that phylactery earlier. I think if push came to shove, I could remove it. But removing it isn't in and of itself the problem. It's what happens once I'm handling it. The thing about Lich's souls are they're fucking nasty, and it just feels wrong. Actually handling it might end up being dangerous. Unless, Ren, you don't have any means of containing something on you right now, do you?
No, it's on me. My old stuff from Warsaw, I had a lunchbox that was rather good at keeping things cold. Don't know if that would work in this purpose, though.
I mean, we could just shove it in your bag of holding. Then it's in a demi-plane somewhere else. Nothing else, it gives us time to get away with it.
He kind of thinks, mulls it over. I didn't consider that. I suppose it wouldn't be able to exert anything from there.
Right.
I would need some time to get back in. I mean, I did it once. I can figure out how to get back to it. The only potential issue is the bots in the room let me take it apart to look at it once before, but I don't know how amenable they'll be to the idea of me actually removing it.
Leave that to me. I can just tell them you found that it was loose. And figured you'd bring it out to better size it for a more suitable housing that would hold it more securely.
I've heard worse ideas, which is a weird thing to say.
Right.
Oh, Ren, while you were reading earlier, did you happen to come across anything about the cores that they're using in this facility?
I think I mentioned basically the souls of those they rip apart. The pseudo-lich phylacteries.
Oh, that's the.
Oh wait, you know the purple cores or the cores of the
lightning
conduit
gates.
cores.
The conduits, like the spell cores.
No, there's nothing about the design of the facility in those documents.
Okay.
So whatever Soros did in building this, he either didn't document it or they're elsewhere or before him.
Okay. Oh.
The documents he has are on the research performed in creating the aspect of death.
Okay. And by the way, I figured it was worth mentioning. I don't know what to do with this information or if there's anything we could do about it, even if we had the time, but I got pretty close to that apparatus earlier and God, I felt like shit while I was doing it, but the core that was inside it looked awfully similar to mine. But it was cracked. It didn't look like it was in good shape in certain ways, but also it was fascinatingly stable.
So maybe this place needs to just continue existing, not being able to move forward. So how about this? We go in there, you tinker. Oh no, it came loose and fell out. We summon Keeper, get him here. Then I summon a portal. Themor, you grab Keeper, dive through the portal, we all disappear, beat the shit out of him up top, and run like fucking hell. Leaves the place existing so Themor can come back and save his people, and leaves them all without a leader and without Soros.
You think we should call in the cavalry to wait first, just in case we need backup?
Lizard lips? Skills? I think that'll be you.
Yeah, I'll nod in agreement for that.
See if you can leave if they don't stop you. Go as quickly as you can to let the others know what's going on.
How long of a walk was it to get here, by the way?
A few hours at least.
Yep. Couple hours knowing the path.
Yeah, we're something like 10 miles into the 10 miles into the jungle, so
Okay.
I will say, for sake of brevity with them, they will find their way in terms of eluding the guards or passing through relatively unabated.
Anderos will give Bean a couple scritches.
Right, you. You heard all that.
Of course, can't say it interests me, but whatever you wish to do and will get me back into the daylight, I will approve of. It is rather dark down here. Did you get that familiar number one?
I think we're out of range.
Out of range.
You moved down.
I'm basically gonna nudge him to be like,
Fly down, tell her the plan. Ideally, when we call Keeper, she follows him out and helps us deal with them here.
So I don't set the control room on fire? Damn.
You could do that on the way out. I know you've been wanting to.
But
I
yeah,
will consider the request. I expect more payment, of course. And Bean flies kind of lazily out into the hall, trying his best to keep out of the sight of the guards, basically, just because he doesn't feel like dealing with them. Kind of meanders. Till he kind of gets back in range of...
if he stays within sight of Anderos, I can communicate. I can still be telepathically communicating with him.
Alright, then yeah, he'll just kind of perch on the big glowy part here,
Yay!
acting as a...
Relay. Telepathy beacon.
Relay.
Whatever. Relatively close enough
Yes.
if you're moving about the room.
I have the trap set. What's the plan?
Oh, familiar one. Oh, still in the range of the other. Familiar two, explain it to familiar one. Chop chop.
Themor doesn't want to destroy the facility. He's worried if we do, we'll never be able to get his people back. So instead, we're cutting the head off the snake. Hildie can get into the dragon and, well, fake that the phylactery came loose. We call Keeper. He comes to see what he can help us fix it. I then create a portal, and Themor tackles Keeper into it. We all appear up top. We smash Keeper to bits and run like hell. The rest of the bots, hopefully, are none the wiser.
Only a quick history.
Me?
Anderos.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
8.
Another nat 20.
Alright.
8.
Okay. Proceed.
Yeah, he just... That's what he tells her.
I may have a problem then. I'm behind one of those electric doors, and Keeper's not with me, so if he leaves here, I have to make a pretty high roll to get out of this place.
Can you
Unless I set it on fire, and then they have to come in here, and then I can leave.
do something to get his attention? Throw a pebble?
Yes, but then... I mean, that goes against your plan to get him out there.
They're all connected, similar to we are. I don't know if it's telepathy or not, but there's bots up there. We'll tell them to call Keeper, and likely he'll hear from us.
Okay, well, I will then try to get into the room with him, and then you do it. So give me 30 seconds?
You'll have more than that. It'll take Hildie a few minutes to dig up that thing's arse.
Okay.
Just
Well-
relay to Bean here when you're ready.
Okay. I better get out of here then. The flesh thing in the room with me, are they the kinds of things that can activate? Have I seen them deactivate the arc doors?
The only one you've seen deactivate is Keeper so far. I don't think you've seen any of the other bots activate any of the doors yet, to my knowledge. Considering this one is covered in flesh and how the current has to seemingly run through Keeper, it may or may not work.
My thoughts exactly. Have a crowbar. Wonder.
Mr. Freeman, are you the right cat in the wrong place? The wrong cat in the right place.
I just want to cause a distraction so that they open this door. I just want to set this fire.
I mean,
Noko.
fire
Come on,
would
just
do
let
it.
me set the fire.
Both of those are the same vein of things. Setting fire is a pretty big distraction.
But then the facility goes haywire.
Possibly.
Maybe.
Noko, how do you feel about this?
I mean, I wouldn't know you were doing it, so.
That's
Okay.
not a no.
Alrighty
That's
then.
not
We
a
are setting this fire. Okay, so she will. I think we've established that the ceilings are about 15 feet high here.
Yep.
Okay, so she will get close to the ceiling and be above this guy, waiting to see the arc door go down, and she'll try to light the trail of oil. Well, I guess she can't do it from there. She's got to do
So
it from
say,
like
if you're
over
using
here.
flint and steel, that's going to be a real big ass to go flint and spark it from there.
Yeah. So she'll stay over the last little trail of oil that I imagine is like here, and try and spark to the floor.
Timing the little spark perfectly with the blinking lights.
Oh boy.
It's go time. 3 sessions later of planning. It's go time.
So.
Oh, I know. That's what I'm trying to figure out how I want to do this.
Oh, I know how I want to do this. Kaboom, Rico.
All right. So you spark the flint. It catches.
Mhm.
I'm guessing you retreat straight up after this.
Well, I'm trying to get somebody to take this.
No, I know,
door
but I'm
down,
asking
so-
where you're moving. I'm asking if you're going straight back up after you ignite it.
Oh,
You could always
yes.
you could always like crawl like into the back or behind it so that the thing doesn't see your flint go, and then you just crawl up the wall and quickly scatter.
right. Sort of what I was thinking. Yeah.
Well, I'm mostly asking where you're going to be because as you set
On
fire,
this-
I mean,
On the ceiling around the corner here. After I set fire.
so you ignite it. Fire, I mean, it's oil. It ignites quickly and spreads, draping a line of flames across these things. And you see and hear sparks start to sputter and leap from several of these panels. Several things are going to start happening. I'm not quite expecting that, but I mean, they are, not exactly unprepared for fire. They are in a facility made of mostly metal, so fire isn't exactly normal, but they do work with high voltage. So as you spark it, the lights everywhere in the facility start kind of flickering. Doors also start to flicker as a lot of the current is disrupted and sent in multiple locations. So the door next to you actually shuts off, as well as the door here. Most of the other doors were already off in this time frame. As you round the corner, Keeper looks up, his eyes lit, staring in the direction of the flame, and you hear an alarm buzzing, echoing throughout the chambers, blaring throughout the facilities.
Like, that's on
As
cue.
you make your way out, the bots start kind of coming around. Keeper walks underneath you, unaware it seems. As he comes back, you hear the grinding as several machines seem to stop in place and multiple units seem to stop as if receiving orders, most of them not going anywhere. Seabreeze, you're way ahead, so you don't see what Keeper does, but
Nope.
after a short bit of you fleeing, the lights stop flickering, The alarm dies out. Keeper does put out the fire. And for a brief moment, the entire facility goes dark. Before it then reboots.
With all the flickering, Anderos turns to the rest of us here and just gives a nod, and we start walking toward the dragon.
And after he puts out the flames, Keeper is going to start making his way back. So what are you doing as Seabreeze returns and Keeper is hurriedly heading down the hallway back to you
Okay,
guys?
so I guess we get here, I go straight to work. Is that the plan? Captain?
I think so.
All right.
I think Anderos is going to walk over to one of the bots that's in this room and just be like,
So, my companion here, when she was looking at the dragon earlier, she noticed something was a little off. She wants to go check it again just to make sure everything's hunky-dory, yeah?
Soros has temporarily locked the facility down. You are to stay in your place. Or not Soros, a Keeper has temporarily locked the facility. You are to stay in your place.
Sure, we're not leaving. We're just... I wanted you to know. I didn't know what...
You are to wait for his orders.
Okay. What happened?
Keeper will explain.
Okay.
Keeper is kind of rushing over in a panic. Seabreeze, are you staying ahead of him or do you stay back?
I'll let him pass me in this particular intersection and then stay 15 behind.
Okay. He is walking very quickly, like practically almost running, speed walking to the room. Themor, Amos, are you guys all standing there or did you guys move into the room?
Amos is
I
gonna.
suppose
move
we
in.
should move into the room.
Thamor
I'm
says
just
out
asking, otherwise
loud.
Keeper's gonna be the Keeper's gonna run into you guys first, interact with you, but
Wants to make sure that whatever Hildie's gonna do with the save, she has the best possible save.
Appreciate it.
Keeper walks in and immediately just goes straight up to the dragon and starts kind of looking it over, his hands touching and running along it for a moment. Then looks very accusatorily over at you, Anderos.
Keeper, everything okay? What was that?
There was an incident. Are all of your members here?
I believe so.
I have reason to suspect someone sabotaged some important instrumentation in my room.
Really? I thought no one could get in there.
This is what I assumed as well.
So how could one of us, who we've been all here with your bots who've been keeping eyes on us, be sabotaging your equipment? I mean, you guys are working with absurd amounts of lightning. That did something go wrong?
There is always a small chance of a fault. It is just odd the timing as you would say, it is an odd coincidence, if so. A 1 in 10,000 chance, perhaps, for the events to occur at the same time.
I like those odds.
Introduction. No.
A stab.
Oh,
Have you come to any conclusion?
well, we didn't necessarily come to a conclusion. We were checking the different facilities here, looking at the different apparatus, and I mean, fuck, it's all light years and leagues above what any of us have ever seen. It's not the easiest thing to understand. My companion here, though, she did do a cursory look over, just examining some of the structures on the dragon. She noticed something seemed off. Hildie, can maybe... She was looking at something inside that seemed off. It was hanging loose or whatnot.
But you just said this is technology you do not understand. How
How
could you then know something was off?
Hildie,
Our
she-
design is following Soros's instructions to the letter.
look, she's from
And even
Jerarag. They work with all sorts of stuff I've never seen before.
And look, you may have followed the instructions to the letter, but screws come loose all the time. I just noticed something seemed to be a little off with the casing that's housing the power core. I just want to go in and see if it needs a little adjusting. That's all. You want the best chance of success for this, right?
This unit has personally oversaw. What would you know about power cores and their function? This
More than you would
unit
think.
does not believe. He's looking kind of at the machine and at you, like a bit conflicted. You doubt Keeper's ability to follow Soros' direction. This is... No.
I don't doubt your ability to follow direction. I just think that a fresh set of eyes is useful from time to time.
And I can imagine your keeperness. You're not the only one who's worked on this machine. I don't doubt your ability, but some of these other ones?
They are under my control, per order of Soros.
Look,
They do as I guide them.
I literally
instructions left.
saw one just over there trip over its own feet and smash its head on the floor. Can I
Yeah, and
roll
a couple that we
deception?
talked to-
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah. Can I
I'm
get that
staring
help
blankly
action?
because I thought it was going to be the Galaga reference here for a second, but
Can Hildie give me a help action, or would I roll that straight?
Hildie can give help, I suppose.
Yes! Go, 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 go.
17.
Woo!
Right.
I rolled a 7 and a 6.
If Flash of Genius would help that at all, I could turn that into a 22.
Let's see what his insight tells me. He does not have great insight because he doesn't know. Well, he doesn't know how to read people.
Okay, I don't need Flash
Wow.
of Genius.
Jeez Louise. I suppose I was preoccupied. My
Trust me.
Notice one of my units had fallen. I will have to have them inspected, repurposed.
I mean, it was over by the forge, so maybe it just spent too much time by the heat or something. But believe me, if there's one person here who knows about building things properly, it's my dear companion Hildie here.
She just shoots Keeper finger guns.
Weapons! No. This unit is conflicted. If you wish to aid Soros in the grand design, why do you fight against doing what we need and letting Themor act his purpose, and yet then offer to fix the unit saying it's defective?
Look,
I am
if
concerned.
I don't know the specifics, but if something's loose and Themor does feed himself to the dragon, which would be a loss, but we'd make do, and things don't work, then we're stuck waiting for who knows God's how long. He's here. Let's make sure we've got the best chance of going forward with it, yeah? Seriously, Hildie could whip something up in minutes to make sure it stays properly attached, or what, I don't remember. She talks in jargon I don't really understand half the time anyway. The girl's a wizard, that's all I can say.
Keeper just kind of marches over to you and is staring down at you like he's fairly impressively large, like robot. Again, he's wearing a large, thick cloak over his frame, but even then, he still strikes a fairly imposing presence. Little one, then, do you recall which specific screw that you claim is loose? This unit has the entire design memorized.
I can't say that I memorized which specific one. I don't have the schematic memorized like you do, but I'll know it when I see it. I'm not inept. I just can't recite from memory things I've only seen once. Sorry, my memory isn't photographic.
Pestles are so peculiar. Go ahead and roll me a persuasion then.
Okay.
Would all of my talking have given her help in that?
Sure.
Thank you. I have a whopping +0 to this.
I mean, I would say you can add your Tinker's like proficiency or toolkit to it, because you're kind of
holy
persuading
shit,
with.
that's great. Okay, I'll take that then. Then that would
Basically,
make
I'm trying to get you to convince Keeper that you know what you're talking about.
Okay.
You're arguing with the builder and saying you know better than what he built. He's very, very concerned when you're telling the thing you built is faulty. But if you can prove you know what you're talking about, that would be potentially what he's trying to get to sway.
Okay.
If that's the route you're going.
I'll take that. Then that will be a total of 21.
Dear Lord Keeper.
Yes!
We're trying to make you a terrifying thing. Why is your insight shit?
Thank God, my other roll was an 8.
He doesn't know about people. He only knows the schematics.
He's been downstairs for how many lifetimes?
I mean, he just literally is following a schematic that he built. He's certain he followed everything to spec, but anything other would be to doubt Soros, because he can only doubt himself at that point. Fine. But I wish to see which screw is loose, which step I failed to follow. This is unacceptable if I did. Keeper must perform his duties. It is my purpose. Cannot fail my purpose.
I'll just set off to work then.
And unless otherwise some other way, barring nothing else, he is going to be basically standing over your shoulder the entire time.
Okay.
Anderos is going to throw a glance over at Themor and just give them the slightest of head nods toward Keeper.
I guess Thamor was the least walk up, so he's close
Nearby.
to keeper. Yeah.
Quick, start distracting him by asking him stupid shit.
And Salty, I had Barnacle basically slosh his way up and follow Freya.
Yeah, I saw
Pestles,
the
so-
note. So Barnacle is no longer in the conduit, but I mean, I think you have control over his token, but I can remove
Yeah,
it.
I was just letting you know he's gonna be topside with them,
Okay.
but he'll probably stop around like the top of the ziggurat and just hang out there, somewhere not too far away.
So we will jump a little bit as Hildie is. I'm not going to make you re-roll it since you've done it before with taking it apart.
Okay.
You kind of just methodically can take your time and reopen the chest plate, kind of move some of that armor plating out of the way, and unseat that kind of cradle that acts as its core with the glowing phylactery inside. And almost every few minutes, Keeper might just drive you crazy because he's going to basically ask almost every single step, is this the loose screw? Was this the loose component? Is this the part you're worried about? Are we there yet?
Are we there yet?
So yeah, as you get the plating and kind of reveal the core again,
Mhm.
is this what you were concerned about? This unit has not seen any loose screws out of specification.
Yeah, I thought I saw it way in the back here. Hold, and then she's going to like make a show of kind of like leaning in a little, like a little further. And okay, oh, no, I'm not gonna do that. That's dumb. No, okay. I was gonna, well, no, that's stupid. I was about to, no, I'm not gonna YOLO my way out of this. Sorry, I'm being indecisive here. Yeah, she's just going to, like, she's doing the best that she can to, like, obstruct Keeper's view as much as possible. And as she's doing that, she's, just spewing off techno-babble shit. Like, if I don't find this screw, then these power conduits are gonna short circuit. We gotta pull out the core and recalibrate, blah, 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 blah,
The EPS conduits.
The turbo encapsulator.
Or it's gonna spew warp plasma all over. I mean, wait a minute.
Like, he's
Once
gonna
they
be
work.
annoying. I'm gonna throw bullshit at him.
And he's just going to sit there, amusingly enough, he's just going to nod and go, I see. I had not considered this possibility. That is true. He is a completely unknown what you're talking about, but he's not going to pretend he doesn't know because he built this thing to spec, but,
Right. Is anybody doing anything else while this is happening? I don't want to hog this.
Throw up the portal so we can shake this dude. Come
Yeah.
on, let's go.
Anderos,
Get this TPK on the road.
Anderos, while this is all happening, he's literally just waiting for the moment where Hildie has either pulled out the phylactery or something. So I would like to say, as he would like
well,
to.
is Hildie going to grab the phylactery and remove it, or how are you dealing with that step?
Rubber gloves.
My thought is, like, I've got Amos standing close by, or at least that's the intention. I assume Amos.
You wouldn't touch this phylactery with Amos's hands? Is this what you're trying
No, I'm not gonna be touching this thing.
No, what I mean is that, like even, like, so
Paladin,
my
just the safety
intention.
gloves.
So,
Maybe it's your bully, man. Go touch it.
so my intention here is that, Hildie is trying to be as distracting as possible, right? And trying to, like, spewing off technobabble bullshit and, like, bodily trying to move herself in front of Keeper so that she can, like, block, like, distract him as much as possible from the fact that she is deliberately trying to remove the phylactery. especially since he's standing right there. So, she would like to try to grab it once she's reasonably, confident that she can only keep this act up for so long. But once she's made a big show out of like spewing bullshit and leading in closer to look at components and stuff, she is going to try to grab the phylactery.
Okay.
Just barehand it?
Yeah, I mean, she did it once before, so, and I've got, I'm rolling at disadvantage, but also straight because of gnomish cunning, and I've got Amos, and I've got Amos standing next to me, and I get a bonus to my saving throws from him, so I'm willing to give this a try.
And as she's in there, Anderos is holding a reaction to cast a subtle arcane gate.
Remind me, is Arcane Gate the one that actually opens a
full-on portal? Yes. I need to be able to see the other side, but I'd like to be able to close my eyes and see through Barnacle's eyes to give me an exit point, basically.
And is the gate free for anything to go through, or is it designated? I don't remember the spell fully.
Free to go through. You lightning bolted me through my own portal.
I know effects were. I can't remember if creatures were enabled, as in could the robots follow you?
I'll post.
I just want to make sure. I know effects could. I couldn't remember if.
Yeah, it
anything.
Doesn't,
yeah.
Anything. Yep.
When that goes up, Thamor, you grapple, right? Grapple.
Grapple and
I
shove.
mean, I was planning on just pushing, attacking him through the wall.
Yeah, whatever you need to do. But yeah, I'm just holding the reaction to subtle cast Arcane Gate, basically right behind Keeper.
Okay. Thamor, are you gonna line yourself up, or you just right behind him, as in like
here?
I'm guessing kind of like behind
here.
you.
Well, because I'm assuming you guys are underneath it, so the portal will basically end up being like that area. If he's like underneath the dragon with you. So
yeah, I mean he's probably closer to being like here, roughly,
Right.
where they're taking it apart.
Yeah, exactly. So Thamor will
so
be
Thamor
nearby.
would need to be like somewhere kind of again near them to do what he wants to do, since the gate is a one direction thing.
Correct.
Okay, so like here.
Thamor's also just staring over Hildie's shoulder too.
I do have Arcana of I do have actually rather high Arcana check. So
Yeah, and I have this headcanon now. Like, she's saying all this techno babble, right? And then Keeper tries to every so often he's like, I don't think that's. No. Thamor just steps in. No, that's totally correct.
yeah. See, I'll roll Arcana check.
And he adds his own techno babble to it. That's completely. He just adds his own inane techno babble to it.
But yeah, my reaction trigger for casting it is when Hildie has yelled out or grabbed the phylactery. And that will be go time.
And Ren's gonna stay close by as well. He really does not want to get left behind. Alright, so Hildie, roll me that wisdom saving throw as you clutch this thing.
And Amos, how much am I adding to this?
+5.
+5. Okay. I'm adding a total of 13 to this, so
Nice.
the odds are +8 usually. So all right, here we go.
Saying it, but you might jinx it. Now, want to become a puppet of Soros?
That's a 21.
Ooh.
Dang it, I mean, congrats. Man, that would have been really funny if you'd failed that and became Soros' puppet for a short bit. As you reach in and grab it, I mean, this thing is icy cold to the touch, and you can feel the compulsion just kind of wash over you for a bit. But perhaps it's because you got the compulsion of another object in your possession of similar nature, and you have a weird conflicting battle in your head that leaves you more with a migraine than anything else.
Mixing uppers and downers.
More or less.
Like,
But
oh,
yeah,
this
you're
feeling
holding
is
your hand.
oddly familiar. I can
gotta
power
mellow
through
this
I
out
don't
with
care.
As you rip it out, the dragon shudders again, the body kind of thrashing about for a bit, like spasming a bit. And Keeper looks over in a panic. What have you done? What was that you removed?
Go time.
Yep, that would be the reaction, I
No.
imagine.
Yep. And
Oh boy.
Yep.
I want you
Anderos,
to
now.
roll me an initiative.
Mhm.
Let me throw up the thing first before you do that.
Throw initiative right now?
Forget. Hold on. Where's the combat thing?
Now? Now?
Oh yes. What do I add to my initiative?
There it is. There's my turn order.
It's been so long since we've had combat, Salty.
I know.
What turn order was.
The button doesn't look right. Anyway, yes, go ahead and roll initiatives.
5.
I rolled a 19 over here,
Nice.
but I can't remember what to add, so I got
Dex plus something. No, just Dex.
proficiency.
Well, and you roll with advantage because of your hood.
I did.
It's-
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm rolling to get myself on the board, but I rolled a 17.
Yeah, I also rolled a 17.
Somehow
But
Zidane
you're-
came back.
What's your Dex, Treg?
0.
Then I would go first.
I rolled a
Or I would go
17
before.
physical as well, so I'm definitely a 17 today.
Yeah.
Themor, what did you roll?
Not 20, obviously. 5.
Because I have 2. Dang it. Okay, deleted both.
Oh.
Why did I delete both?
Yeah, let me reroll.
No, I can just add you manually, but I don't know why I deleted both. I removed the cloned one.
Hildie would go before Anderos.
Thamor, can't you add one of
Seabreeze,
your...
what did you roll?
Can't you... Don't you have ambush where you can add your dice to...
No.
You don't have that?
No, I never picked up ambush.
Oh.
Seabreeze
Oh,
rolled a
wait, fuck, I did.
19,
You
think.
did! I was like, I'm positive you did!
Oh, 24.
Add
I
it.
get a
Totally
+5.
ambush.
Yeah, when you make a dexterity or initiative to roll. Add the die to the roll.
And I roll a 1d10.
Yay!
Yeah!
Might be going before
Massive.
me. Oh no, that only got him up to a 15.
15's good.
He's still the last one.
Well, I gotta roll. I have to
Oh,
sort. I have to roll.
Well, no,
Amos
he's
is
before
last.
Amos,
Amos is last right now.
but he's still at the top of the...
Ooh. Keeper rolled 17.
And then,
Wait, does he go before or after Hildie then?
probably his initiative was a +5.
What's...
Oh, then he would go before Hildie.
So
Damn.
He has the alert. Yes. These two are close enough that they will add it to the.
Well, I guess what's his dex mod then?
Oh, his dex is only 2.
Okay, so
modifier.
Hildie goes before him.
No, I go first then.
Okay, yeah,
I
he just
go-
gets a bonus for being automaton, like alert, basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they are rarely not taken advantage of. And then so paladins have the same. They roll okay. They are technically surprised, so they're not going to actually take their action until the big guy has a very low one. He just has sort of this 3D. Okay.
Wow. Ooh, rolled really high.
Yeah, the 2 paladin ones did. The others in the facility, I mean, I could add their initiative. I don't think they're going to get enough time to get a turn. Oh, Ren needs a turn. Technically, Ren needs a turn. Let's see, it's like average roll stats. Alright, well, I guess that fits for Ren. Okay.
Should be good.
Alright, so Seabreeze.
I think it's probably smart if I like
Delay your action.
hold- Yeah,
Can you do something to like trip up or otherwise hinder Keeper so that Themor's got a better chance of shoving him through?
I mean, it's like parry, right? Isn't that the? I can't remember. I don't think I have it though.
Okay.
Just
Just crouch down behind Keeper's knees.
I mean, I could. I'm invisible.
Do it.
What do you think about that, Salty? I mean, it's
You can certainly try. I will
not
warn
really
you, he is a
that
large
much of a-
automaton. Well, not large, like, he's a fairly hulking for his space. It might hurt.
Yeah, I mean, but it's not very much of a stretch. Like, if I wasn't invisible, it'd be stupid, right? It's like, what are you doing? As I go down
if
there.
you want to try it, you can definitely go for it. It's not like I can stop you from doing it, so.
All right. Well, I will. I will stick out a foot or something, or, literally get between him and the gate, and then it's. I'm holding like a help action for Themor. Like if he's doing a pushing attack.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm figuring with it, so.
Yeah. I'm like grabbing and suplexing, or like grabbing a leg and running.
I figured you just like, if he tries to push, you'd grab the cloak or try to like trip him up, not suplex. I don't know if you can lift him.
True.
I'd be impressed if you could.
What? Stranger things have happened. Anyway, yes, most
true.
effective tactic available. Make like a door or like a tripping hazard, like a normal cat would. It's like walk between his legs.
Oh boy.
And then I'm holding my action.
Oh, we also forgot Bean.
I will roll for Bean. Just a second. Where is he? There. Oh. Did it roll?
Yep.
Oh, wow.
19. He's taking a real early turn. Okay.
Being shits on Keeper's head.
Yep. Shit by.
Yeah, so you open the portal, you remove it. Keeper, you get the first turn. The bots kind of turn, like, swivel their heads as Keeper goes, "What are you? Stop them." So this guy is going to move 20 feet, and he is going to attempt to cast Hold Person on you, Themor.
What? He said thumb, not me.
Counterspell.
Yeah, I don't have my reaction, but we do have another one.
Okay. So you throw Counterspell his way. Like you see it chanting, raising its hand as magical energy crackle, and Hildie turns and summarily neutralizes it. Kind of stares in confusion a little bit. This one will basically attempt to do the same thing. He's going to try and keep Themor here.
Nope.
Yeah, I can't do that again.
Nope. He
This is
doesn't.
all you, Themor.
Nope. I counterspelled it.
Yeah.
All right. Let's go.
We've got another counterspeller.
Forgot about that one. Shit. Okay. Yeah. So he reaches out.
But I become visible. Sucks. But
I mean, yeah. Keeper's. Why is there a cat? What?
hopefully that's distracting to him because now he's not looking at Themor anymore.
A little bit. So they both failed their Hold Person. He's not going to go anywhere though. He'll still stay in range. Bean, through your prowess, has now counterspelled.
Yeah, right. Actually, that's a thing. You can
Bean,
cast
go
these-
for the
these
eyes.
Familiars. Yes, he will harry, right? So this is the fly around his head,
just attached to his face. Just
spraying and hissing and. Yeah.
What is this? Get off of me, you little. And he's like, Keeper's just kind of trying to grab off his face.
now, Themor.
Anderos.
Wouldn't it be Hildie?
It'd be Hildie's first. Hildie.
Oh, right. The order of this thing is.
I think Hildie goes before Keeper, and then I go after Keeper.
I gotta look at Anderos again. And then it deleted someone.
Me.
You delete
I-
Anderos.
Anderos.
Anderos is still on my screen though. What? What is going on? I have. All right, whatever. I'll keep cloning
Keeper's trying to
Anderos then.
sabotage so he can keep Thamor.
I
Okay.
deleted someone else. I did. I deleted Brumobot. 60. This guy was after or before Themor.
Yep, and then I'm after Keeper.
I think I just become Brumobot officially. Alright.
Roomba with a knife.
Alright, Hildie. He's got a
not
giant
really.
mace.
Okay, so the plan is that Thamor is going to try to grapple Keeper essentially and throw him through the gate. Is that what's happening right now?
Yes.
No, pushing attack.
Oh, a pushing attack. Okay.
Yeah, I thought he was going to do a pushing attack.
Get him through the gate. Something.
Thamor, you're a strength boy, right?
I technically Zidane has more than me, but yeah.
Well, Zidane's not here.
Then yes,
You
I'm
think
probably
like
the strongest
enhanced
in the group right
ability?
now.
No, I think Pestles is actually because you got 20 strength. I think you're the strongest.
Oh, it's just ability checks. Never mind. I was gonna throw
Oh, I do have
enhanced ability
30
on you,
strength
but that would not work for attack rolls.
Oh yeah, I'm superhumanly strong. Oh yeah.
Someone
You
else
could
might be stronger,
enlarge.
though,
You
so
could
that doesn't-
enlarge
I don't
him
care.
to give him advantage.
Forgot about that.
You know what?
If
That's
you
a really
enlarge
good
me, I
idea.
might just touch a dragon.
Is that a euphemism?
It doesn't have a phylactery in it.
The phylactery isn't
is
in there
for
anymore.
Oh, true.
I'm totally fucking.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out mechanically how to give Thamor advantage, and if enlarge would do it, then Thamor
That was a good one, Travis.
Thamor gets swoller. So now here's the question: if magic on Thamor is invisible, do we see him get big?
No, Thamor's own magic is
Yes.
invisible.
Oh, okay.
No, Thamor just disappears.
Does knock Ren out of the way.
It's a good thing the portal is 10 by 10. Or it's a large portal. So.
Yeah.
Alright.
Also, I'm not taking off this shirt forever, so this shirt is canon.
Now, mechanics question: can I hold movement?
No.
Well,
I didn't think
you
so.
also
Okay.
you only can hold an action, which would be the dash action. So you already
I'd
cast.
use my action. Okay,
So,
yeah, that's fine.
Just run through.
Should I just
Jump
go
over
right
the
now?
cat. Jump over the cat.
Just go.
Oh, is the other side up?
Yeah, I can't. Both sides have to go up at the same time. Barnacle is at essentially the top of the ziggurat. That's where we're popping out.
Okay. All right. So this spell goes off. Thamor grows to twice his size or whatever, and Hildie is just going to shout, "Thamor, don't you fuck this up!" And then she's going to.
So much confidence.
Yep. And then she's gonna jump through the gate.
Okay, you are on top of the ziggurat, which is going to make things very confusing if I have to play this through portal magic of two maps fighting each other. Huh.
I don't think we'll stay there very long. Or stay here very
Get
long.
to that if the turn comes around to it, I'll have to figure that out. But all right.
Yeah, don't worry.
And you have another concentration spell you're working on?
Hildie's got her,
Not you, Hildie.
Yeah, Hildie's got her concentration. The only other one I think was detect magic from the orb.
Okay, I was just making sure that anything else that was
Yeah,
up is
no.
now off. 'cause-
No.
right.
I mean, I think that detect magic would have dropped a long time ago at this point. So.
No, I know. That's why I was just double checking to make sure it wasn't.
Yep.
All right, Anderos.
Keeper's before me. He's got a better dex mod than I do.
Oh, right, because I deleted the ghost one. All right, Keeper is surrounded and being harassed. Evil do I want to be?
I'm suddenly glad I'm not here anymore.
Because I can be evil. Well, no, actually. Shit. So I can be both evil and also evil to myself. Yeah, you know what? That is how this would work, because I'm just gonna Deus Ex Machina myself, apparently, but that technically is actually viable in this scenario. Because he's gonna try and cast Misty Step.
Yep.
But Ren is also a mage. Or wizard, technically. And he's gonna counterspell it.
Yeah.
Yes.
I was hoping Ren had something.
Yes. Let's
Because
go.
it's like, I want to be evil. Oh wait, Ren's still here.
Yep. Good old Ren. I love it. Love it.
He's gonna try to Misty Step because he's being surrounded. He knows something's up. He's gonna try and get Misty Step. Realistically, he was gonna try and get behind Themor. But Ren is going to counterspell it. And seeing that his action is thwarted, or his bonus action is thwarted, can't cast a full-on spell, but instead he is going to try to reach out and do a paralyzing strike on you, Themor. As in, he's punching you with a needle in his hand.
No.
Hey, how about no?
Let's see.
Well, Hildie should be able to still see him through the portal if she needs to throw a flash of genius at him.
That's true.
That is true. And he's in... So 16. Does that hit?
As of right now, no.
Oh. Huh.
I think the only person that actually has my armor is Treg, so brings me to a 17 armor.
Okay.
He had
Doesn't have
a AC of 19, and he sacrificed 2 AC to give the shadow thing to both Hildie and Anderos, so his AC is 17 right now.
Oh yeah, my AC is boosted right now. I forgot about that. Thank you.
Yep. So he just barely missed. Jeez. Alright, he can't do his bonus action to do the follow-up, so you get lucky on that, I suppose. As he strikes and tries, you see him like try and like almost just straight jab you, but you notice a flash in his hand. Like you think, oh, maybe I could just block it, but you notice that he's hiding a needle in his hand. And for the session that you weren't paying attention with it, or vaguely, he had the paralytic needles in his hand. So, yeah.
Do you remember what happened last time you tried to stab me with a needle, right?
You must not leave. We must. The goal must be completed. We must resurrect the dragon. Alright. Now it's Anderos' turn.
Okay. Yeah, I think I am going to do that. Anderos will just run forward away from the guy next to him to get kind of here in front of Keeper.
You cannot occupy the space of that dragon.
Okay, I can't get under. I didn't know if it was.
That's also
up
why
or...
Keeper couldn't run.
Okay.
It's basically a gigantic metal heap.
All right. Well then, if I'm here, it'll be 10.
Like Grund is kind of existing
20.
Underneath it, mostly because I can't fit her anywhere else, and she's partially ethereal. So
Yeah. All right. Well then, I'll move 10 feet here, and I am going to use a 5th level.
He is going to attack you as you leave.
That's fine.
Space.
Yeah. Hit me.
Okay. Jeez Louise. He's a
That
high
does
roll.
not hit.
Fail it. Okay.
And I'm going to use a 5th level version of Gust of Wind. When I cast at 5th level, it no longer requires concentration. So my Arcane Gate can stay up. And I'm going to put a Arcane... I will use that directly in this line. So it's going to hit Themor, it's going to hit Keeper, it's going to hit Seabreeze, it's going to hit Grund, it's going to hit Golden Bean. Everybody in that line, I want to try to push them back 15 feet.
Would it
also
hit
gonna hit
Hildie on the
Hildie.
other side of the gate?
It will hit Hildie on the other side of the gate. That's okay. I want everybody through the gate. That's what I'm doing.
Oh, a strength
Oh,
save. Great, this will be awesome. I'm rolling a disadvantage.
And I will spend 2 sorcery points to give Keeper disadvantage with heightened spell.
Let's go.
All right. All right, we'll go in order of, I guess, the line of the conga line. So we'll do Hildie first.
Oh man, that's a nat 20 and a 12 for a total of 11.
All right. Hildie's able
That's
to very easily keep up. Seabreeze.
That's amazing.
Would Seabreeze
Wait, no,
be
the
my
same-
aura?
Wait,
Yeah,
what
you-
was the DC?
You have all saving throws at disadvantage, so an 11
Yeah, that's
fails.
what I said.
So-
11 was my total.
Yeah, you get pushed back 15 feet down the stairs. Start.
Oh, great. That's fine. Down the stairs I go.
You just hear.
Bump, 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 bump.
Where's your
Is there some
cannon?
kind of-
The cannon's
oh, my
back.
cannon is in the other room. But,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there some kind of roll I need to make to see if I explode when I hit the bottom of the stairs? I do have a lot of explosives on me.
We'll get to that.
What do I have at advantage, disadvantage, or bonuses or whatever?
You get the bonus from being in
Amos's.
Amos' aura.
Plus 5.
Okay, but it's a straight roll.
Yes.
And what is it? Saving throw.
Strength.
Strength save.
DC 19. Sorry.
Oh no, I rolled a 17. So yeah, I'd say that's a 22.
Nice.
Seabreeze is doing the Heckem Windy face in the.
Seabreeze, you could also choose to fail to not have to move through on your turn.
So I'm using Keeper's legs to keep me.
Okay.
Yeah, if he goes, I go.
Perfect.
All right, I will say that gives Keeper. He already has disadvantage. Never
Yeah,
mind.
I heightened him, so
All right. All right, Keeper. Strength saving throw.
I expect he's decent at these.
Cat nails are digging into his legs.
Holy Keeper has a roll above a 10.
He's got Anderos dice.
Oh, that's right. Disadvantage.
Yeah. Keeper flies through the portal.
And so to see.
How do you have such bad rolls, Keeper? Like, I think that 7 is his highest roll.
Seabreeze follows. Bean follows.
No,
Seabreeze is a
that was
negative-
supposed to be Bean. Wait.
Oh.
Oh no, it's messed up.
Bean literally cannot save unless she. Bean was just warming up to Anderos, and then he goes, "Foof! Out the door you go."
You just hear in your mind the mental, like, motherfucker.
I can't, because it's concentration. I don't hear him in my mind anymore.
All right, he says it out loud to you.
Yay.
I will shit on all you all. Anyway, so yeah,
Themor.
Keeper goes flying through. Seabreeze is attached to Keeper and goes flying through. Golden Bean is like a piece of tissue in the wind and goes flying through. Themor.
You can choose to fail if you want, but you're also rolling with advantage.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna roll to not get pushed through, because if I do get pushed through, I might just drag everyone with me, which is good in the first place, but
You might kill Hildie.
we might also need you to just basically grab Ren and Amos so we can get through quicker.
yeah, okay. Strength saving throw.
Yes.
Well, okay. We could also do it another way too. Since I know you're trying to do such a thing, instead of making the roll to resist the wind, I can give you the roll to try and grab Ren or Amos to jump into the wind and use it as your movement.
Because it'd be great if
Ren.
it'd be really good if we could all get through on this turn, because I still have 20 feet of movement. It can get me right through the portal, and I'll close it behind me because I can end concentration at any point.
Portal.
No,
Easter.
Keeper,
Keeper's
like
through.
Seabreeze, Keeper, and
Bean are all through.
Bean are all through.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
And
They're
Hildie.
through.
So
Yeah.
the only
Yeah,
two
go.
left.
Come on.
So grab
Come on, buddy.
Amos and Ren, and I'll follow you, and
Yeah.
I'll close it behind me the moment we get
Yep.
through.
Yep.
I
Well,
will give
and-
you a strength saving throw instead to try and grab them both and just basically use the wind to take the width.
Nice. Let's
Okay,
go.
easy. 22.
Easy. No, it's a 28.
No, 28 advantage.
And then
Yeah,
plus
advantage.
10 because you're next to Amos, so that's a 33.
So the wind coming through, like Themor, it's kind of just a stiff breeze to you, but seizing the momentum, you feel the wind at your back. You just grab both of them basically by the scruff of their neck, their collars, and just leap into the wind head first, Titan style, barreling through and just slamming into the rest of them as you push through the gate with them in tow.
Last time I used the wind as my advantage, I punched the little girl in the face.
He did. He did. This time you get
Okay,
to
can
punch Hildie in the face.
Can I stab
He's
Keeper
down the
now?
stairs.
I would like to stab the Keeper now.
Next
We'll get to
session.
that and
I held my action just because.
Okay, but yeah, Thamor goes through. Easy.
all right. And then Anderos, I assume you're using your movement to jump through before.
I have
Room Above
exactly
takes its
20
turn.
feet of movement, so I am jump through, and the moment my feet get through and I'm clear, I end concentration on Arcane Gate, and we are gone.
All right. To save me the shenanigans that are about to follow, we will pick that up with Seabreeze probably stabbing Keeper at least once before whatever else you guys do to him.
Hopefully, yeah.
Hopefully. But we'll pick up with what happens after ripping Keeper out of here if you guys decide to just beat the ever-living shit out of him, or what's going to occur. I imagine that's the outcome, but
I mean, we could just chain him up and stick him in
mayhem
with
await.
Keeper. So we have Keeper and Keeper. Just collecting the Keepers.
just toss his body with the other Keeper, get Sedan back. Graveyard Keeper.
Sedan, we brought you another victim. For the grinder.
Keeper and Keeper.
All right, but we'll pick up with that on the next session since it is 1 a.m.